Joe? What are you doing here, lad?
on, Sean. Let's go. Come on, love, quick.
Jim to the front.
No, nobody's going in the front now. In you get.
I'm not going to be late again.
Oh, you were late the last day, weren't you?
That was only because Sean
Oh, it
forgot
wasn't
to
his
put
fault.
on
It was
my
your
hat.
own fault for being late. You weren't that bad.
No, no.
Jesus. Right, let's jump in. Just leave it in the boot or something.
We're going to be late again.
No, we'll be fine. Just get your belt on. You got PE today?
No.
Belt on.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Have to throw them keys in.
I do. I have my boots with me.
You have your gear?
I have PE tomorrow.
Okay, just put your belt on.
I have it.
That's great.
See you later.
Okay, see you later.
And before you go, there's a fella over there. Let me show you. See him?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
I'll be late for the old
Shh. Do you know?
I know.
He's waiting. He knows your name, innit?
And you can put your bag down.
You all right there, fella?
Yeah. Yeah.
You looking for somebody?
Yeah. I'm just looking for Anna. You are Anna, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for Anna.
Do I know
Yeah,
you?
that's far enough, buddy.
Hey?
Just stay there.
In, please, into the car
Yeah,
right
I
now.
just have a little word with you, Anna.
Don't come any
cause
closer.
No arguments or nothing.
No, nobody's looking for an argument, mate. Look, you're scaring me, kids. My wife doesn't know you, okay? So just stay where you are.
They're your kids, yeah?
Yeah?
Our kids.
I said fucking stay there, man, didn't I?
Okay,
Alright,
okay,
mate.
okay.
Okay,
I don't
don't
know
want
who
to
you
scare
are.
anyone. Sorry. I just want
Well, you are scaring everybody, all right?
a little
It's all
private
right.
word with Anna. Can I just have a chat with you?
How do you know who I am?
Can't you remember me, no?
I'm sorry.
Wow. Why that big?
Mate, she doesn't know who you are.
Hang on,
I think you
hang on,
better
hang
just
on.
leave.
Trust me, mate, she does. She does know me. She's the only fucking one that does, mate. She knows me. It's me, Anna. It's me, it's Joseph.
You're gonna miss your bus.
Do I look so different? Maybe that. No? Maybe that.
Oh,
Got the same ear, mate. We've got the same one.
What the hell are you talking about?
You and me, you know we are.
Mike.
Do you know who this is?
Oh,
It's me. Joseph. I am honest to God, I am. It's me. Joe.
You all right?
that's my brother. That's my brother.
See, no, it's me. It's
Oh.
you. You're the one that knows me.
Oh, Joe.
Hey. Come on now. Listen. You know what your brother's like, okay?
Promise.
I know I did. But he's going to see you really soon, and I promise you that. But what I want you to do now, Anna, is be really, really brave, okay?
It's okay to be upset. We can write to him every week. Okay?
Okay. Okay, Francis.
Thank you.
Let's get you in the car.
See you soon, Anna.
Mariam, Joseph.
Sorry, Joe. All right.
How long have I been asleep?
I don't know. 24 hours, maybe. Hi.
You okay? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just... it's shock, you know. I don't even know where to start.
Me neither.
I'm trying to put everything together. I haven't heard from you for 30 years. I thought you were dead.
I should have gone into it with you.
I'm sorry. I should have tried harder to find you. I wrote letters. I wrote loads of letters. Then I wrote less and less. And the guards came to Francis' house because you left where you were. Is that right?
Yeah, I ran away. I ran away from the towers.
You ran away on your own
Yeah.
at 9. Where did you go?
I went to Liverpool. I went to Mum's sister, Auntie Vera.
Oh my God.
You don't remember them.
They never rang. They never said.
It'd be my fault, really. I fucking hated you.
Me?
Yeah, I did. I was so jealous of you.
Oh. Do you think I wanted you to come with me?
I was a kid, you know what I mean? I didn't know.
I was younger than you.
I should have took care of you. You were my job.
I looked out the back window. You never came down. I wanted you to come.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry. I begged Francis to let you stay in the room with me. Help me try and find you. I would have done anything to have you with me. Then no one knew where you were.
I told him you were fine. I told him you were with a nice family and all that, and that you didn't want to come with me.
I only wanted to go with you. We should have been together.
So sorry.
Joe! I haven't slept a wink. I've been throwing up all night. Just couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. Why didn't you come and get me when you were older? Wouldn't you tell me you were all right?
I'm just such a big fuck up. No, so you had a good life and that, and you had the kids, and you had Michael and that, and
Part of me heart was missing, though. Part of me heart was missing.
me too. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean, but
Me either.
I'm just really happy to see you.
Me too.
I need you.
I'm here. I was always here. I was always here.
I need you now more than I've ever needed you. I really do need you.
I'm here.
No.
I'm sorry, Joe.
I'm sorry. Fucking hell, where's Cilla Black when you want it? Surprise, surprise. Here's your long lost sister.
Oh, you don't sound like me, brother.
I know. It's this scout shit I've got going on, haven't I?
I can see it in there, though.
It's okay.
Who have I asked to pair off themselves?
I did it yesterday.
It shouldn't be her all the time either now.
No, I did it yesterday.
It's Alfie's turn. It's your turn.
I think everyone will be doing it after dinner today and put them
Oh,
away. All of you.
I did it yesterday. Me and Sean did it yesterday.
Listen.
Everybody do it. Everybody do it.
Listen. Joseph is going to come downstairs in a few minutes, okay? And he'll have his tea with us. And I don't want anybody misbehaving, asking him any crazy questions. Do you hear me? have manners, be good, and make him feel what?
Welcome.
Don't forget that, okay?
He's been through a lot of stuff, so just go easy, okay? Go easy on him.
You bring Joseph. He's coming down. Remember, I took it
Can we
on
have
my
some
head. Yes, you can have some bread.
Yes.
Just take care.
Yeah. Joseph.
Hiya.
Alright.
Come on in.
Right, Joe.
Michael. Joe.
Right.
This is Zach. Speedy. Mouth, brain and feet.
Hi.
Half of you. And Sean.
Hello.
Alright.
It's your Uncle Joe. Sit down. Dinner's nearly ready, okay?
What are we having?
Sausage and mash and peas.
Gravy. Gravy.
No gravy today.
Best. Cabbage. No carrots. No peas. No cabbage.
There's
You know-
peas and you'll eat them.
But you know everybody in this household hates peas except for you.
Yeah, you have to eat your peas, they're good for you.
Joe.
I like carrots.
Joe.
Still eat them.
You eat sausage and mash and peas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like peas.
So let it breathe with us.
In order to set a good example, all the grown-ups are eating their peas.
No,
All
don't
the
get
grown-ups.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah, I did, thank you.
No interruptions. Maybe
I
not.
think there was a few interruptions, wasn't there?
I don't remember now.
No, that's
I think
probably
we'll,
best if you don't remember that.
I think maybe we'll move you. There's a, sounds worse than it is, the garage has a bed in it and there's a bathroom and
Little toilet, like you have to yourself, you know, so
private.
yeah.
You know, if it's any trouble or anything, you know.
There's
No.
no trouble at all,
No.
man. It's fine. It's there.
It'll just give you a bit of space.
Okay, thank you.
I was talking to Mike. He has a building company. I don't know if that's something you're interested in, but he said he'd be able to throw a few hours your way.
Yeah.
You could help out, maybe. I don't
That'd
know
be
if
great,
you could
yeah.
do.
If you're up for it, you know, it's up to you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Great.
Have you done any building work before?
Yeah, I've done loads.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm a painter and decorator by trade.
Great.
You know, I'm a grafter, I'm a proper
Yeah,
grafter.
well, I'm short at the moment, so yeah, perfect if you can
Lovely, mate.
chip
thank
in, yeah.
Do you have any family?
you. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little lad. His name's Shay.
Have a nephew.
Yeah.
What age is he?
9.
Is he back at home? Is he Liverpool?
No, well, I live in Sheffield, but
Oh,
he's in Australia at the minute. He's there with his mum. They'll be there for a little bit.
Okay.
How come you don't look like Mum? Or sound like her? Yeah.
Amazing job on the questions, guys.
Thanks.
No
They do
nervous.
look a little bit alike, don't they?
No, not at all.
I think
Kinda.
we do a little bit.
Kinda. How come you're not dead like Mum said? Were you
Jesus
adopted?
Christ, John.
Good man, Sean.
Did you get any Mum and Dad like Mum did?
No. Your mum went to.
Remember, my mum died, our mum, and our dad, and we went to a special house for little boys and girls,
An orphanage?
kind of,
Yeah.
and Nana Francis and Granda Tom came to visit that house, and they brought me home with them.
How come they didn't take Uncle Joe? Who took care of him?
I'm not sure this is the right time for this conversation.
When is the right time, Mike?
Well, I don't know, but
I went to when your mum went, I went to a boys' school.
How come you never went with her?
It's complicated, Sean.
Did they get like first pick or something?
Christ. Sometimes
it's all right, love. We don't have to do this.
Sometimes mums and dads just only have money for one child or room for one.
But you could have slept in the same bed. Yeah.
Right, that's enough of that.
We could have done.
Yeah. We'll talk about it another time.
Is dinner near ready?
Yeah.
Sorry. Starving, Marvin. Can you hear something? I can hear something. Shh. Quiet. It sounds like Auntie Dina. Yeah. Doesn't it?
Right there.
Oh,
right there.
No. Job's already up. Thirsty again. Is he pasta? It's probably the dog. It's probably the dog.
Mike!
Get downstairs. Get Dina.
Hey, come on, downstairs. Jesus Christ. Anna!
I'm in our room.
Guys! Leave her alone!
Oh, Jesus.
She picks her fucking moments, doesn't she?
She certainly does.
What's happening? Who's that?
That, Joseph, is my sister.
That fucking lippity bitch next door is going to have a field day with
Oh, yeah,
this.
she'll have a lot to say about this.
Shouldn't we do something?
No, should be alright.
Leave her alone!
I'm not here.
Just give me your bag. Leave
You can't let him grab her like that, look at her.
No, she's well able, don't worry.
her alone!
Shouting at our kids.
Right, you fucking go here then. You were fucking funny. You get the fucking hint that I don't like it. Fuck off and piss off and go home. Twat.
She sparked him out there, didn't she?
Fucking amazing.
She'll be alright. So the wedding's off then, is it?
Yeah, wedding's off.
How long did that last?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Right.
Dina, I've sausage and mash and...
No, I'm grand. I'm just gonna grab it.
No, you might as well stay for
Salad here, if
dinner.
that's alright.
There's plenty here, so we might as well stay for it.
Are you sure, love?
Yeah, positive.
Joe, do you want a cup of tea?
Where am I sleeping? Am I sleeping with you? Is that alright?
Do you want me to take this?
Yeah, no problem.
Tea bag out.
Want
2
a
nights.
cup of tea?
3 nights.
Yeah.
Max.
Stay as long as you want, sure.
Yeah?
Open house here.
Oh, fuck, sorry. How is it?
Dina, watch the swearing.
I'm sorry.
I love him, Jim.
Dina.
This is,
Joe.
Joe.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You working with him?
Not yet, but yeah, probably. Maybe a couple of days' time or, well, I don't know, whatever.
You have it easy with him.
Dina, this is my brother.
You know, brother. Well, you do have a brother, but he's dead, isn't he?
Oh, will you just listen for a second?
That's my brother.
Fuck off.
Swearing.
Yeah.
He just
Alright, you're gonna have to
came over
Next time
yesterday.
you're gonna be
Guys, just calm down a wee bit for a minute, guys.
You know, it looks nothing like it.
It's my brother.
Joe.
Oh, sorry, I'm really sorry. Dina, sorry.
Alright, Dina.
Joe's.
Joseph,
Not exactly how you
Yeah, I know,
So-
but I can pop round to the.
No, it's grand. Stay where you are. It's fine. There's room for everybody.
no.
Sit down, look.
I feel a bit stupid now, sorry
Sit
about
down.
that, Joe.
Sit. Just sit down. Fucking take a minute, will you?
Swear box.
Young, if there's any problem,
There's no problem.
There's no problem. No problem, mate. You can
She needs
stay
someone
for as
to
long as
stay.
you want. It's fine.
No, I can just keep on the couch.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fine. So we're used to it at this stage.
Serious.
Came back yesterday, so
Fuck me, this is mad.
Swear box.
Yeah, sorry.
That's that one.
I think that's probably enough teddies there, kid, huh?
Yeah.
Save some for your own room. All right. Good job. Right, you two go off to bed. Do your teeth. I'll be up to Tucky's in a minute. Say goodnight to Uncle Joe.
Good night.
Good night, champ.
Yeah.
Good night.
Finishing touches.
Bye.
Night night.
Good night.
Bye.
Plenty of company anyway. Hope they won't freak you out in the middle of the night. Is this okay for you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. Is this okay for you?
Of course. It's been a big day, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
Of course, I want you to be comfortable. I'll let you get settled. I'm probably not going to sleep, so if you need anything, give me a shout. Okay. Do you want me to close it or leave it open?
Yeah, can you close it, please?
Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, God bless.
You too. Right. Hiya. So, obviously with Joe being here, I've put most of the stuff into the garage, you know, to make him as comfortable as possible. So, anyway, I found you this. It'll do you for tonight.
Oh, great. That picnic blanket you got out of the car.
Well, I have a spare duvet, but it's up in the attic.
Can I get it?
No, if you pull the stairs out, it'll make a racket, and I don't want to wake the kids. I don't want to wake Joe. And
No. I could do with a pillow, to be honest, because...
I gave the last 2 into Joe.
Right.
But those cushions will do you.
Mm.
I'll get you the other stuff tomorrow if you need it.
Well, it's only going to be for tonight, so... And then I'm going to clear off somewhere.
Okay. Oh, there's just a bit of leftover spag ball in the fridge.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
So if you could leave that for Joe.
Yeah, yeah, of course, Joe.
I don't want him to be hungry. He's not really had much dinner and...
Not in that second helping anyway, no.
Not have anything to eat, you know. Right, just... I'm going to go to bed and wrecked. Keep it down in here, and if you've that telly on, just don't have it too loud.
No, I'm not going to. Probably wouldn't hear it past this yoke anyway, so...
Just turn it upside down.
Cheers. Cheers, Joe. Lovely.
Did you have a lot of trouble finding Anna, like tracking her down and stuff?
No, not really. To be honest with you, it wasn't me. It was Debbie, my ex.
Yeah.
She was the one that's good on computers now. She just went on one of them friends reunited things and that. And, you know, just the school that we went to, and her maiden name, my ma's and dad's maiden name and that and everything.
Right.
Online, and then that was it, basically. We tracked her down, sort of. I'm making her sound like she was Columbo or something. It wasn't like that, you know, and then we found out she was married to you, obviously, and, you know, like you had a company and...
Well, all that came up on the website, did it?
Yeah, you can find all kinds out, you know what I mean? It's a bit scary there.
Yeah. Taxman will be after me.
You know, you could have any weirdo turning up at your doors, you know what I mean?
Well, we did.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it was... found out about 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I suppose it's not something you can rush, is it?
No, that's fine.
Now we're going to start building these up. So what I've got is I've just got some really nice glasses, and again you can put this in whatever order. Very posh glasses,
because you have them there and there, the other little ones.
I know there's a family of thousands here, so I'll just do them up. You can put these in little jars.
Mom!
All right.
What you got there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just a little something I picked up at the market yesterday.
Yeah? What is it, a camcorder with a... Does it shoot HD?
Little
Give us a
handheld.
look at that.
Don't tell Mike.
I'm not going to say anything to Mike.
Don't
I
scream.
won't, I swear. Jesus Christ, the size of that.
Good, innit?
No, it's not that. It's really, really quite something.
It's the RX300. It's the Rolls Royce of fake fags.
Is that what they told you when they sold it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got completely shafted because they come really small. Like, so small that you could put them in your pocket and they think they're a pen.
There's no kick off the skinny ones. Give us a go.
There you go.
Did the kids get off okay, yeah?
Yeah, they got off grand. I think Zach looked at every bloody sign between here and the school.
He likes doing that.
Yeah, he likes doing that. It's a bit strange.
Usually it takes a bit longer to get there. I thought we'd be back a bit later. I wouldn't be rumbled.
No. Bit stressed, yeah.
You could say that.
Sorry, that's a stupid question.
It's been a mental few days.
Hi, lads.
Michael.
Jesus Christ. Tea break first thing? Yeah?
Can't function without it.
Have you lifted a finger so far?
For the cup.
For the cup, aye. Jesus, well done. Right, look. This is Joseph. Joseph is
Okay, look. How you doing?
the missus's brother. Yeah, Joe well, he kind of turned up unexpectedly a few days ago. He's going to be helping us here on the site for a few days, or, well, as long as you want, really. He's done a bit of work before, so he's well up on it all. If you need a hand with anything, just, you know, give him a shot. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Glenn. This is Craigie. Shake his fucking hand or something, Craigie. This is Shrek. Seamus. And this is John.
Nice to meet
Right. Okay. Well, would you like me to make you another cup of tea, lads? Eh? And a few biscuits, maybe, eh? No, get fucking cracking, lads. Jesus Christ. Craigie there, the guy in the orange.
Yeah.
He's a bit odd, but I mean he's grand really. But he was caught last year, exposing himself down a country lane.
To kids?
No, Jesus, no. There's no kids involved. It was an old couple, like walking their dog or something. But anyway, he was going through a bit of a rough patch, and you know the lads take the piss out of him. But he's all right, really. Yeah, just in case you hear anything on the site, because you know the lads will probably fill you in at some point.
Okay.
But it was nothing too serious. He's all right, as I said. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I crack
All
on
right.
then.
Yeah. Find Glenn.
Yeah?
Do you need any cement mixed or anything?
Good man.
Will you show Joseph what to do?
Yeah, I'm just getting a bit of water. Look.
All right. Cheers. You all right, Joe?
Yeah, ta.
All right.
Thanks.
I'll check
thanks,
in with
mate.
you in a bit. Anyway.
Okay, mate.
All right.
The
Cheers.
only fucking taps down here.
Okay, mate. Oh, shit. Cheers.
You're in Liverpool, are you?
I am, yeah, lads, yeah.
Morris, thanks. Yeah, no, it's Michael here. Any sign of that delivery? No, I'm expecting it today.
You just take it up inside the door. We're putting up, making a bit of...
Okay. Just inside the door there.
You know what you're
Listen, what's happening with that delivery? No, I need it here today. It was supposed to be here this morning.
Yeah, thanks. I could take it.
No, I need 10 sheets, 12 and a half mil.
Get your mix on there.
Right, Joe? All right, mate.
No, I need it here today, man. No, I need it here by lunchtime. Listen, if you can't fucking do it, I'll go somewhere else.
Just get another bucket of water.
Grant? Yeah. All right. Here by lunchtime.
You lads bring me
Yeah,
plaster, is
I'm
it?
just getting the water, mate, yeah.
Thanks.
This is Gardo Hagen, and I'm Garth Farrell. We were just wondering if we could have a word with you, please.
Yeah, sure.
Would you mind just coming inside?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Francis, just the guard one here.
How you doing?
You know, Francis and Tom took me, and he went to another, like a home for boys. Anyway, Anyway, he obviously fucking hated it because he took off. I remember the guards came up to Francis thinking he might have showed up back there, but he didn't. Everybody thought he was dead. I fucking thought he was dead. Haven't heard from him in 31 years.
Fuck.
It's mental.
It's a long time.
Part of me is absolutely fucking chuffed he's back. Of course. And the rest of me doesn't know what to do with it.
I can move out if you want.
No, you're not moving out.
I don't.
This is as much your house as it is his, love.
Yeah, boys. Probably taking the piss a bit, and I know that. I'm sorry.
We've always room for you.
Room at the magical inn.
Where wonderful things happen.
Where a genie now lives in, with her magical smoke
Yes.
machine.
Tonight, Matthew. I'm going to be losing my mind.
Please don't do that.
No, I'm not. As long as I have this, I'll be alright.
Aye.
There's one more for you. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
You're not avoiding me, are you?
Hey?
Just every time I come near you today, you're off like a shot, you know?
Just keep my head down. Just do my job.
The lad's been telling you stories about me.
No?
About me losing it last year.
Oh, so did it.
Yeah, because I know what they say about me, you know, that I'm a paedophile or something like that, but it wasn't like that.
It's not my
I
business.
had a breakdown, all right? After my wife left me and that. And it wasn't the kiddies or anything like that, you know. Some stupid fucking old couple in the park.
No, man, I'm not judging or not, mate. You know what I mean? We've all done some crazy shit, and it's not to do with me.
Would you like to go for a drink later on?
I don't drink.
Yeah. Get your lemonade, you know.
I've just moved in with my sisters and that, you know.
Yeah, look. The reason I'm asking, and I might be wrong, but I think I know you, Joe.
I've never met you, mate. You might have me mixed up with someone else. I'm not from around here.
Michael said that you were Anna's brother, Joe. And I know that Anna and Joe was in care. And that after she was adopted, he came up to the towers. And I was there, you know. But he was only there a short while and then he ran off. And people said he was dead. Is it you? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Welcome home, Joe. I won't say a word to anyone, you know. Won't breathe a word of it. Thanks, Joe.
I'm in a crowded cell. The super calls my name. He shoves me in a room. He calls two soldiers in. They clamp my head with irons, their hands becoming fists. You will see us again. You will remember this. Behind it sits a man. Fingernails are on the floor. He laughs and asks, what kind of freedom do you want? This image on repeat, a mouth that cannot speak, a huge force pressing in, a giant looming fist. You will see us again.